Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the stream of Accidental Grenade. We are live. I believe we're on 5 or 6 profitable sessions in a row. We've been stringing them together, and hopefully tonight is not an exception to that rule. We're going to get into the action here. We're in the $50 grant and the $10 Brawl PKO to start tonight. Got 6-7 here. We called a bet on flop. We're going to fold on the turn in a 4-way pot to a huge bet. And we're going to settle into the action. Feeling good, feeling good. So just the 2 tournaments for now, but we're going to jump into a Cube Sit and Go. We've got a $10 ticket. S&G cubed, and we're going to raise here with pocket 8s. We bet and they raise. They click raise us here. Min click raise is just silly. We're ace 10 doubles through ace jack. We cover 3 players at this table. We'd love to get a stack and a bounty here. Opportunities to do so, perhaps. We'll ignore the ace 7 though. All right, starting our S&G cubed. Start with the king 5. We're gonna fold that one. All in with queen jack. It's now called by king queen. That's not great. Jack me? Jack him? Kinged me instead. King shit. 8-4, we're forced all in. Well played. Thank you. Got him. Got him right where we want him. Well played. Thank you. TY. Glitch me? Glitch me! Alright. That was our freebie. We had a ticket for that one, so you might think I lost money. It was only opportunity cost. We turned a ticket into $250. Alright. This is sit and go number 1 out of 5 that we need to play. Flop an ace. Actually gonna check. We turn another one. Call. Raise for value. We get a call. They had a queen 8. All right, we're all in here after the min raise with ace jack. 3 deuce suited and king 10. 39% to win this three-handed here. We can win the big side pot at least. All right, we're heads up with the chip lead. King 10 beats our ace jack. We would have won it all if flop was jack high. We'll fold the 8-3. And we're gonna enter number 2 because there's another one waiting as well. So we're gonna be in 2 cube sit and goes at the same time here. Flop a pair here. Popping bubbly, rubbing your spot. All right, we're heads up in both of these. So we need to play 3 more after this. Fold here, the 6 deuce. 10-7 to spades, we limp. We'll just fold. Backdoor Broadway, backdoor straight draw, but erector flush draw, but 10-9 here. Gotta get them to try to bluff here. Like, gotta see if they will bluff us. All right, they might just have a 10. I mean, we lose if they have king 10, but we get them to bluff. We take it down. 9-8 suited here. Jack 10 is no good. Here we're all in with queen 10 suited after the limp. Called by ace 5. Limp calls. 9 or a 10. Or queen. And we do hit that 10 on the turn there. Bet here on the turn, we'll take it down. 10-9 for 4.5 big blinds. Let's win a flip, 46%. 8, 9, or 10. That'll do. All right, we win 1. 10 becomes 20 there. Here we got 6-5. Sure. Milk me all the way home. What do you got? 7 deuce is good enough. Ten nine will defend our big blind here. We've got the 9 of hearts. Yeah, we'll just fold. All right. Don't like the way this has gone. Come on. Just a little bit of a calling station, I think. King 4 suited, we'll be all in here. Up against ace queen of clubs. We got 37% to stay alive. How about a spade or a queen? Gee. All right. 1 for 2 on the paid ones. We'll play again. All right, so this is number 3. Our cube sin goes. Nights in the middle of June. King 10, we're all in. Called by Ace Queen. Why do I keep running into Ace Queen? The fuck? It's okay, we win. We win. Heads up in this one. 10-6 of diamonds, we flop a pair. Pair and a gut shot now. Here I go bluffing. Pocket fives. We're not trying to bluff out the straight, to be fair. We're trying to rep the straight or the flush. We had them all the way to the end. Sometimes you run into the hand that you're representing. What can I say? Eights versus King 10 here. Now we make a straight. It's only fair. All right, 1 for 3. One for 3. Here comes number 4. This is number 4. I'm saying it out loud so I don't forget. This is number 4. Now I have the Ace Queen. Ho ho ho. Says LOL and folds. All right, we're all in here. As if like the very idea that you would raise over my raise. Ace Queen suited, we're all in here. Versus King Jack in the brawl. We're at risk. That's the way. We get a double. 27th of 49, and now hopefully positioned to maybe scoop a bounty or two with a lot of short stacks at this table. 5-4 versus Ace Deuce here. Ace Deuce makes the wheel on the river. That's the way. I like it. Pretty sick indeed. I like it. I like it. Six three ahead here. Got a call. I need 2 cards here, I think, essentially. 10-3 we call. We're up against Queen 7. We flop a 3. They river a 7, though. Raise here in the $50 grant with aces. Gonna jam here with ace 4. Raise the aces, we get 2 callers. Flop is 10-7 deuce. All in here with ace 3. They raise fold. This player's jamming. Okay, I mean, I don't know what we're looking at here, but we're all in. Aces versus king 10 and 8-3 for some reason. That was a hand of poker. I don't really know what to say about 8-3 of spades. When I raised the 6.5 big blinds pre, and then they stack off on 10-7 deuce 1 spade. Incredible. All right, we're heads up here with 5.6 versus 9.3. Actually, blinds are up. We got a walk. Two pair. %, 95.5%. All right, big chip lead here in our 4th sit and go paid tonight. Call here with 4-3 versus ace jack. Let's win it. 3 on the flop. Got him with the 2 pair. We spin a 35 as well. Very nice. So we won a 35 and a 20 and then a 250 glitch, right? So we got 57.50 on 5 sit and goes. And we actually only paid 40 for them because the first one was a ticket. So we turned 40 into 57.50. We're plus 17.50, and then now we pay 10 more. So no matter what, we're gonna have a little profit here. Let's raise the jack 4 suited. Both players call. Flop is 8-7 deuce. 2-tone. Neither of those tones is ours. All right, obviously we're folding here. 10-9 is 1 over in the open ender against the pocket nines. Doesn't get there, and we're heads up. Queen jack will check. Bet half pot here on the turn. Check, I guess. I call. You have a king this whole time. 4 deuce. 4 deuce of diamonds called flop of king jack 9 when we bet. So do not really try to make this player fold, I guess, is our conclusion. I've got a pair. I'll fold. Set of eights takes out 2 players for a huge pot in the Grant. 9 deuce offsuit here. Jam 10-7. We're very, very short. We need the chips. We're ahead at 5-4. We both love a pair. We've got 2 on the turn, though. We are going to get a double here. King 8 good enough to jam for 5 over a limp, I think. We're slightly ahead of Jack 10 suited in equity. Big flip. Ooh, they flop 2 pair. We need a king or an 8 on the river. No glitch. All right, so I think we're in for 50 and out for 57.50, and then we'll get a ticket tomorrow. So plus 750 and one $10 ticket. We're all in here in the Brawl PKO with ace 10. It gets all the way through. You got what I need. All right, we'll just fold the Jack 8 here. They're all in here. 2 players all in here. Tens, jack 7, ace 6. 10 slop, 10's full. Very nice pot for them. Fold. Fold to 7-3. Up here, I think we'll just fold the king 10. Shut up. King 8 versus Jack Deuce here. This player going crazy ham with crazy hands. It's a huge pot. What the hell? Out of there. Here we see Ace Jack versus Deuces. Deuces flop a set with the Ace Jack at risk, and that player is going to be eliminated by the Deuces full. Pocket 3s, we're all in. Don't necessarily love getting called here. I'll say that. Go and get. Oh, frick, it's queens. How about a tray? How about a little 3 for the boys? Didn't work out for us. All right, folks. Looks like we're gonna be off to the break. I'm gonna take this break. When we come back, more BetRivers Poker action. Stick around. All right, everybody, we're back. I didn't update my table titles. We are single tabling at the moment, but we're about to jump into some more stuff. Should not be single tabling though, right? Yeah, we should get in the uppercut PKO. Why do I always? What time does the uppercut PKO start? Why do I always forget about this tournament? It starts at 7:30. I just never think of this tournament. Pocket King's here. It's a huge 3-bet. So if we were to 4-bet, we would make it like 24, 26, 27, something like that. Let's do this. They call and we flop kings full. We check. We'll check again. I call. They've got 8s. 8 doesn't matter. I'm sorry. A 10 would have given you a chop. What a board. What the heck? The 8 still came. Incredible. Absolutely. We're getting some crazy hands tonight, people. We're getting some crazy hands tonight. Oh my. Feel like tonight get it all. We're gonna try. Welcome back, Big Tom Poker. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Bow, 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 bow. Queen 6 of diamonds here with 3 of 14. Bow, 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 bow. Let's raise the 8-7 of hearts. See bet. This is a board that's a lot better for the big blind, so we're gonna check here. I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. They fold. Listen, bass go boom. We are going to jump into the Benjamin. We have a ticket remaining from yesterday. We're not getting in there just yet, though. Aces take out the ace king in the PKO. Pocket kings here. What? No, 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 no. Don't fold. Raise here. Kings versus ace nine for a bounty. Oh my gosh. Disgusting. Just they just rip off the ace right away. King 6 suited will go all in here. I've got a 6. I've got hearts. I've got a triple. Have you gotten your trophy yet? I have not. I have not gotten my trophy yet. What the heck? This guy limped and then we raise. This person calls they jam. They like fucking back jam? Okay. I don't know if you're a maniac, but pocket fives here. Everybody check. Hot, huh? Queen 10. Nice value bet, I guess. Well played. Do you know what kind of tourney tickets they'll be giving out Friday? Will they be good worth paying, or will they be like $1 tickets? So it'll be Dr. Dad and I will be playing whatever I'm playing in. If you knock me out of it, you will get a ticket for that buy-in level. So I'm going to be firing all my normal tournaments. I'll be in the $50 Grant. I'll be in the $50 title fight. I'll be in the $100 Benjamin. I plan to play everything and maybe fire a little bit crazier than normal to try to give out some tickets to people. Like be a little bit, I'll be a little bit more willing to rebuy and not be such a nit. A little bit more willing to stack off early and stuff like that. But yeah, Dan and I will both be playing like our typical slate of MTTs, which includes pretty much everything. For me, at least, includes everything from like $10 on up on the schedule. I don't typically play the high rollers. But I don't know if there is a Friday night high roller typically, unless they're like adding one. So we flop 2 pair here, which is pretty good when you've got ace 3. And we call ace 3 versus ace queen. We're ahead. Don't want the board to pair. Don't want to see a queen. Wow. All right. Getting sucked out on a little bit here when we're in the head. It's all good. We can still battle. Every minute, every hour, every day. You got me in a spin, but everything is a-okay. All right, let's get into the $100 Benjamin. Got a ticket and we're using it. Boom, ba-doom, 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 doom, doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Ba-doom, doom, ba-doom, 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 doom, 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 doom. And let's get into the $10 Hamilton as well. Let's defend our 10-8. We flop top pair. Cool. I understand that, but I meant they are doing random drops on Friday. Oh, that I don't know anything about. In fact, you saying it in chat is the first time I'm hearing about it. Where did you see anything about that? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Where the random drops. Was that on Twitter or somewhere? Or is it on the promos page? I don't see anything on the BetRivers promos page. Poker. 1 year of BetRivers poker. Friday, I see Bust a Streamer MTT ticket drop. If you've played real money poker anytime between launch, check your account for an MTT ticket. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I do see it now. It's under the Bust a Streamer promotion here. All I will say is I think BetRivers has been surprisingly generous. But I mean, I don't know. It's a free ticket. It's just you don't have to be you don't have to be like on to get it. Just check your account like that night or the next day and see if you're pleasantly surprised. I mean, in my opinion, any free ticket is worth playing, but maybe you disagree with that, I guess. It's free, bro. I mean, do you just have like Jack 10 or a set here? You already raised me. You're betting large here as well. I'm all in. What do you got? Okay. Just want to bully. You just want to bully, huh? Okay. King Queen, welcome 754. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna try to trap and collect this player's chips, hopefully. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah, I see it now. Like, what the fuck? Ace Jack versus Ace 6. Okay. Gotta love it. People going crazy here on BetRivers Poker. We got Min click 3-bet here. We got ace 5 of hearts. Fold flop. Three bet here. Two players called the 3-bet. Flop is king, tray, deuce. They're gonna lead and drive me insane. They're gonna lead and I'm gonna lose my mind. Versus this player will still bet turn. They seem to be very stationy, very aggro, etc. And we'll bet river for value with tens. They hate to fold. It was ace 9. Chip leading in the Hamilton. How'd BetRivers reach out to you for partnership? Do you mind going a little on this story? Yeah, it's very simple. They didn't reach out to me. I reached out to them. I heard BetRivers was coming to Pennsylvania. They announced it in the 1PA Poker Discord. I believe you're in there as well, but if you're not, I can send you a link to it. But it's a PA Poker Discord where a ton of well, now Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Michigan, Delaware, or West Virginia players hang out, but it was all PA players pretty much at that time. They announced that they were coming, and I loved the Run It Once software. I was glued to the screen watching the Galfond challenge and stuff like that, and had seen some cool features that the Run It Once software had, so I was already kind of familiar with like the backstory and always kind of interested in what Galfond was doing and stuff like that. And yeah, I thought they would be, they seemed like they were doing things in a cool way, and I was like, hey, if you want any representation, I'd love to do some streams for you, love to work together, and let's talk. And we started talking. So it's more of a, I reached out to them and they were happy to have me kind of deal, because I believe in what they're doing, and yeah. And I mean, obviously it helps. I have a lot of experience doing this. I've been streaming and making poker content since like 2019. So I've got a big like portfolio I can point to. I can send them clips. I can send them short videos I've done. I can show them social media posts that I've done. I can do all these things. So I mean, obviously I have like, I believe I'm an asset to a poker operator that helps like elevate the product. I don't know that, you know, shooting your shot like that is always going to be successful for anyone, right? Like if you don't have any experience to point to, it's going to be a little bit harder, like it's going to be a little bit harder to get them to say yes, or it's going to be, maybe you get like less compensation or commitment from them, support, things like that. But got ace deuce here when like limp raise jam. Ace 4 counterfeits the 5s. We've got Ace 10 here. Size up, this guy hates to fold. Top pair. They have a straight. They had 3-8, chat. They had 3-8. Well played. Well played. I mean, that's a really wild one because, like, we would never take that line versus most players because they just will never call without the straight. But I think this player would have called with a worse pair than 10 there. Or with a 10, but like queen 10 or something. But yeah, basically, there's a guy, Harry Corvese, who's been amazing to work with. He's been a cool person not only to work with, but I kind of call him a friend now. We've produced some streams together for Helm Youth and just work together, making these streams and things like that. My lights are blinking. What is going on there? Your light blinked. That's pretty cool. Congrats, man. Yeah. Which light is blinking? Hold on. I'm just seeing it in my periphery. Now it's not doing it. It's like taking your fucking car to the mechanic. I'm watching the lights and they're not blinking. I'm not crazy, I swear the light, like one of the bulbs was flickering or something. Ace Queen here has Ace 4 at risk. Is satisfied, how loud can you stand the heat? Versus like randomish cards here, 44% VPIP, we will just jam the Queen 10-0. Getting ISO'd. Flop top pair. Here we're squeezing with pocket eights. Queen 10 runs into kings. Ouch. We will re-enter the $20 uppercut. We flop top set here. Call the 3-bet here from this player. King, queen. Full flop. 3-bet after squeezing and both players just fold. Six of 15 in the Benjamin. What do you do for work? I work for a healthcare company in information services, project management. Yeah, I don't like to go into too much detail about my daytime job, but I have a 8 to 5. I work 8 to 5 every day and do this. and have a 7-year-old and a wife. Huh? This player just jams. He calls for 30. Ace king. Should have just folded, but I was looking at this triple up and I was like, maybe? What a 10? Oh, king 8 scoops. Let's go again. That was a mistake. I'm anchored on some of these players that are making ridiculous plays in other tournaments. Doesn't mean they all are. We'll flat here with pocket sixes. Take a flop 3 ways. It's ace, ace, 7. We're see-betting here on ace, ace, 9 in the 3-way pot. Fold. Folded our sixes down here. Ace 9 was in there. Those deuces. Still 6 of 15 in the Benjamin. Fold the a6. Here in the $20 uppercut, we've got queen 10 of diamonds. Got quite a few outs here on the river. That would be one of them. Flush over flush. We didn't need to do all that tanking and all that. They snap. Ends against queens. Oh, 10 on the flop, queen on the turn. Another diamond draw here. And we'll be all in with ace king here in the Grant. Oh boy. Four bet jamming all in with ace king. Ace king versus ace king and jacks. Jacks will have a set, take us both out. We'll get back into the Grant. Coming back with 17 bigs. Wow, down here is the ace king versus kings. Ace on the flop. Case king on the river. Case king against the ace king. Ain't a cloud in sight. All in here for 12.3-ish or whatever. Where did we go wrong? Damn, you busy, LOL, when you going full time on the felt? I don't know, man. I'm very careful about making that decision. There's been, I mean, I think I could have done it, before now, but just gonna call here with the flop set. Oh my, snap called behind. They have a wheel. Jesus Christ, man. Okay. The $20 uppercut not going very well for us, huh? They just slam off a wheel on the turn. 10-3-5 and they spike the 4 on the turn. All right, we'll give up in the uppercut. There's 3 bullets with no bounties. Not where you want to be in a PKO, in my opinion. Oh, it's controversial with us. I think that's not where you want to be in a PKO. Look around, see what you... Oh, this limping will not stand. Only with King 10 of spades. No, I don't know that. I don't know that going full time on the felt is in the cards for me. Because I don't know. I just am very careful about making that decision. I have a good job with benefits. It's very tough for poker to make me that kind of money without adding undue annoyances of stress and travel and shit like that. I mean, I could grind online, but I think if I was full time, I would also play live poker and stuff like that. And honestly, in some ways, I think those days are like a little bit behind me. I like dabbling in live poker. I'm actually going to the Run Good Poker Series from like November 18th to 23rd. I like dabbling in live poker a few times a year, but I don't know. I think if I ever make the jump to full time poker, it's more likely to be like helping people make content, you know, or as a content creator or a poker journalist, poker media person, poker industry, like helping someone craft their schedule, their offering, their promos, maybe like a community management type role, you know, those kind of things. Basically, I could see myself being full time in poker, but not playing poker, if that makes sense. And I hope to continue to be a content creator. I mean, I hope to continue to be a streamer. That's also, there's been opportunities where I've considered like I've had a couple of possible opportunities with poker outlets where one of the stipulations would have been wouldn't be able to stream, and that makes the decision a lot tougher for me. Because I do love it. I do love streaming and playing poker online and entertaining people in chat. And at this point, at least, there may come a time where it's the time for me to hang it up. I'm not ready yet. All right, on that note, folks, we will be right back. We're 12 of 17 in the Grant, 8 of 15 in the Benjamin, and 7 of 45 in the Hamilton. Back with more BetRivers Poker soon. I'll see you then. Steeler fan says, "Where is the run good?" It's actually the one I'm going to is actually in Council Bluffs, Iowa. It's Iowa. King Queen here. Oh, chop it up. Fair fight, I suppose. Let's raise here with ace nine. Raise and the small blind calls. One kiss is all it takes. But in love with my possibilities, I look like all you need. One kiss is all it takes. Let's check it. Yep, good check. Good check, me. Wow, ace queen stacks off on king 7-6 against king jack and rivers the ace. Pretty ugly. It's like right after registration ended too. Jack 10 versus ace 8 of spades and ace queen, ace 8 of spades, and knocks out 2 players here. We're now 14 of 16 remaining with 6 paid. Final 2 tables. Raise here, there's 10. Both players limp call. What? What? On a board like this, we're going to keep repping a big pair, I guess. What are you doing here from the small blind with your like limp and then call raise and then call on this flop? I hate that. I really kind of hate that card. Ace 3 now has a pair. Set of deuces is a pretty strong hand. That's a pretty strong hand. I was kind of worried that there could be some sets in there that would limp. I'm gonna say thank you like they're talking to me. Intercepted the well played. Pocket eights here. We're gonna flat after the raise. Flop is king 6-3. I don't know if they ace king or kings, but that feels like a slow played hand. Wow. Queen 10 just flops it straight here versus 8-9. 13 of 14, but we need to make some chips here. 10-6-0 gonna be a fold. Is other worlds even seen lately? Let's play some. Let's fire up a cash game table. And we'll raise here in the Benjamin. Let's fire up 2 cash game tables, in fact. Raise ace-6 suited, we get 3-bet. Another player calls, we're just gonna fold here. Things are getting dire here. We're gonna fold the queen 3. I don't think we had a jamble. I mean, I did consider jamming the jack 6 suited that we had on the button, I guess, but been pretty rough. What happened here? We raised pre on this one instead of jamming. Yeah, all feels fine. This one. Ace-3 offsuit. Got out of there. All makes sense, I think. Just need better cards or need them very, very soon. Raise here with ace king. You went crazy. All right, so we need him soon. We get him right away. We got pocket jacks here in the Grant. There, limps under the gun. I really don't like this because we're gonna jam jacks and we're gonna end up in a multi-way pot. We don't really want a multi-way pot with jacks because we're gonna be fading overcards most likely. But you know, let's not be defeatist. We got a top 5 premium here. Let's just get a triple up. I really think both these players call very often though, and they do both snap. Flop is 10-10-4. Player immediately jams. They have a 10. And hate to get chips from the other player, I guess. Jacks lose to the 9-10 and snap called is pre. Raise here with ace queen. The bet on flop. That's just like the absolute nut low river card, I think. Can we check? Yeah. I got a pair of 7s. 4-3 suited raising pre. They don't get aggro. They just get this, I guess. All right, the grant is no more. Let's fire like a cube sit and go here, I think. Now we're gonna 3-bet sometimes here. We're gonna 3-bet this time. They just fold. Wow. Queens versus ace king here. All right, we do get the cubes and go off the ground. Here we flop a set. We beat the king 6 there with a set of 4s. Here we got kings and the cube sit and go. Let's get a little cheeky here. %. We got him. All in here with 8-5. 7-5. Get there. There it is. Hits me with the poop emoji. Deserved. Play another one. Top and bottom pair here. Our heads. Queen Jack here. Just checking in. Are we winning all the money tonight? We are not. We are not. We're jamming here though. Two pair, no good. So far, we are not winning all the money. But we're still in the Benjamin. 15 to 21, but still in. 10 deuce versus Queen Jack here. 8 ball. No river for us that time. Hope you're doing well, Taco. Welcome back to the stream. Really limping. Just flick it in, man. Queen 5 suited up against 7 deuce. They made the 7 deuce do it to themselves. Still got live sevens and ducks. Not found though. All right, heads up with almost 2 to 1 chip lead. Got our own Queen 5 suited this time. We call the raise. Be abused. We jam on that turn. We take it down. Full D3-0. Finish it off with a big hand. Ace King suited. No. Without your noose. You gave me something that I didn't have, but had no use. King 3 gets called by 5s. Let's find a cowboy. King me dealer. No, that's a 5. That's their card. All right, they've got the slight chip lead now. It is giving me life, oh dear, but I can't choose. And they immediately fold and we're tied. Identical stacks. We'll jam a King 4. King 3 worked out so well for us. They fold. King Queen, we're ready. King Queen versus 10-8 for the win. Queen 8. Queen. Quad queens to finish off the cube sit and go in style, and we spin And we spin $40. Let's go. Spinning a 4X there. The pain you feel, you die to heal the hope that's the broken hearts you trust. You must confess. Getting tired of starting again somewhere new. Be abused. All right, another Cube Cinco kicking off here. We won 2 in a row. Check of 10, 5 of diamonds. Blind versus blind here in the Benjamin. We flop top pair. Yeah, you definitely can have a jack, huh? Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Fun and sweet. All good here. Today is my daughter's birthday, so we went out to eat. Nice. Had a burger with brisket and a fried egg. Dude, I love, you know, Red Robin, one of the Red Robin burgers, not to compare to a place that's like maybe a, not a chain, but one of the Red Robin burgers I really like. I think it's called the Royal Burger. Royal Burger, Red Robin. Yeah, the Royal Red Robin is a sunny side up egg, hardwood smoked bacon, American cheese, lettuce, tomato, and mayo with the burger. Is good. Is good. I like a fried egg on a burger. What's going on here, but we're gonna raise as they lead out. Interesting river card for us. Queen 9 suited, we're jamming here, and the cubed, we get it through. Here we got King Jack, we're gonna pot there as well. King 10 suited will raise here. Got a fold here. We're all in here for 4 big blinds of these 3. We'll stab once here with King 10 on E6-3. Take it down. This player is just playing very wide. You can't fold. Come on. Come on, Jeremias. You can't fold here. There you go. There you go. I know it's not fun to click the call button with 4 deuce offsuit, but you have to do it. We will fold 10-5. We will jam this next hand no matter what, though. Pretty decent for a jam no matter what type of spot. Queen 10 of diamonds up against 8-6-0. We got 67%, 2/3 chance to stay alive here. Queen plays. They play the aces and deuces with the jack kicker. We've got the queen kicker. We equalize things a bit. The octo crab, man. Wow, they gave us a fold. They gave us a walk. Awesome. Queen 9 suited will try to finish the job here. Called by 8-5 suited. We've again got a 2/3 advantage here. Fading 5s and 8s. Bingo! That's 3 in a row in the cube. Sit and go straights. That one's min. 10 into 20. We'll fire up another one when players are ready. Dollar, that's what I need. Down here in the Hamilton, where we haven't played a hand in a while, we got Queen 9. Call the pre-flop raise. They overbet the flop. What the fuck? I mean... Gonna 3-bet here with ace-4 of diamonds. Raise here with 7-5 suited. Multiplying absolutely snaps. And then jams here. Deuces versus 7s. I think I've eaten a Red Robin once, just not near me, really. Oh yeah, burger you mentioned sounds quite good though. It is good. I actually really enjoy it. I will say though, I actually, and this is going to be a little bit of a hot take, I actually kind of find many times, I won't say always, because sometimes there's really good examples of this, but many times I find bacon on a burger to kind of be like a waste. I feel like the taste of the bacon blends into the burger too much, and I really enjoy the taste of bacon, like the isolated taste of bacon. And so I sometimes find myself like taking the bacon off the burger to eat it separately, and that's weird. It's like I've now got a burger with a side of bacon. I don't know, for some reason that makes me feel way more unhealthy than just eating it with the bacon, like even though it's the same meal parts consumed. Like it's true though, right? Like, because if you're at a restaurant and somebody orders a burger that has bacon on it, you wouldn't bat an eye. But if they ordered a burger and said, "Can I get a side of bacon?" you would be like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" You'd be like, "Wait a minute, that's bad for your body, man." It's very peculiar that that's the case, but I think it's true. I think it's because I guess it's because a side of bacon. Nobody gets a side of bacon at dinner, right? Like bacon by itself is, in American tradition, is exclusively a breakfast endeavor. Whereas bacon on a sandwich is lunch or dinner, and bacon on a burger is lunch or dinner. How's the poker treating you? Not as great tonight. We fired like 3 bullets in the $20 PKO with nothing to show for it. 2 bullets in the $50 grand with nothing to show for it. We're still in the Benjamin down here, but we're 20 of 20, so not as good. We've made some money in the cube sit and goes. Yeah, we did second podium finish in a row in the Benjamin last night, which was cool. It's a little bit of a taller order for us to get it tonight since we're 19 of 20 here, but we'll see if we could possibly make it happen. Share your dollar. This is your dollar. Share your dollar with me. We tried to limp behind here with 5s. We're gonna fold our 5s. The 8 stack off against the 9-6 of diamonds, which makes a flush. And it's even a 9 high flush, so the 8 can't redraw. Alright, we're all in here with ace deuce. AG, does the potential tax situation for next year worry you at all? More of a wait and see approach for you? It is more of a wait and see approach. From what I understand, it could be repealed or modified up until like the end of this year, or even beginning of next year prior to April. Now, I am not an attorney and I am not a tax specialist, so take that with a grain of salt, but that's how I understand it. So it's a wait and see approach for me. I also am a little bit different in than a lot of players. I mean, obviously this would affect me a lot because I think it could affect the health of the industry, but I'm a little bit different in a lot of players in that A, I have a full-time job, and B, even the money that I make in poker, a decent chunk of it comes from my poker content creation and not from poker itself, if that makes sense. So I do very much care. I am very much keeping an eye. It is not, even if it would pass, it is not necessarily an end-all be-all fire and brimstone for me personally, but I feel for the people who subsist on, you know, poker ROI and poker generated income as their only income, you know. Jack 8, we jam here, we're called by 9-8. And we double. We've got the chip lead now in this one. King 9 suited will call off. Stack off when they raise. They're like not all in raise. It's so funny that they just choose to not all in raise. Like, I'll take your, well, I was going to say I'd take your 10, but not now. How about a king? They always like not all in raise, and it's always so nutted. But I mean, I don't think I can fold something as good as King 9 suited, but like, they really try to give me a chance to they try to give you a chance to get away. Whenever the player has like 5 big blinds and they make it 2.5 instead of jamming, it's like, I swear it's like nutted so fucking often. All right, David versus Goliath here to keep our streak alive. I think we won 4 in a row, and this would be number 5, or 3 in a row, and this would be number 4. I lost track, but Queen 9 is a above average type of holding here for random, I think, right? Up to 9 and turned another one. Okay, we're staying alive. We actually won't be forced all in here, but we will be putting all the chips in. We're getting above average holdings. King 5 suited is pretty strong. But they have a King 7 this time. This is a rough one. Hopefully there are some chops for sure. That's not a great card. That's a chop though. We're still here. Run of legends. I will not be finished off. Jack 6. No! Versus Queen 6. Worst one yet. Need a Jack. 7 for a chop. Deuce for a chop. GG. Come on, I deserve a glitch after all that. Yes, I do. They knew I did. We at least got 250 back. They really recognized the valiant effort. Offsuit 8 here. We're gonna raise the Jack 8. I'd like to start with like offsuit 8 stuff from the button, I think. When they lead into me when they shouldn't, it's so annoying. Not the kind of hand that has any equity where we want to like raise over the donk bet. Honestly, I don't think so. We just do let it go, but it's tilting for sure. Or 3, we check our option. They check again, we're gonna bet. We're gonna bet. I check. I win. BetRiver here. They fold. Mercedes. To be just fiction. Mama, look, I'm finally a magician. Axel Gray, by the way, did you see the documentary WSOP video? I did not, but I heard that this would be worth watching. I need to check this out. It has like a bunch of people in it, right? It's got the ultimate stack. Is this the one? No. What's it called? It had like Jesse Lannis in it. That's the only player I remember, like Negreanu. It's called No Limit. No Limit documentary series. Premieres 2 p.m. November 4th. No Limit episode 1. There it is. Money versus Legacy, a WSOP poker documentary. All right, I'm gonna try to watch this one. It's the first one's only half an hour long. All right, manageable. Depending on how late the stream goes, I might watch that tonight. I will call here. Just one over versus the fives, unfortunately. Oh, we counterfeit. Chop it up. We'll take it. We at least don't bust right here. It was hard for our 8 kicker to play. Ugh. Fold, I guess. King 8 must go in. Just one over again. We got kings working in our favor. A king, please. Oh, it's a king. Wow. Running a little hot against Alexander here. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I found it. It does feature Jesse Lannis in it. He's one of the players that they feature, but there's a bunch of them. Agranu, Helmuth. Yeah, there's Jesse Landis. I see him in one of these. Scott Seavers in here. Ace 4 will jam. Ace 4 for the win if we can hold versus King 5 and Jack 5. And we hold. What a comeback. Spin it, baby. 10 becomes 25, and we'll keep firing these. They're going pretty well. What's the premise of this video? That's from the description. Seems well produced, honestly. Do you have to let it linger? Jam, right? I think we just jam. I think we would lip like very strong aces, like ace queen. Down here, raise Jack 10 of hearts. Everybody calls. 4 players call. Out comes King 10 8, single heart. Check. Everybody checks and we see a 6 on the turn. Check. 1 big blind. Fuck you. Bruh. I won. All right, we're gonna be all in here in the Benjamin, folks. Our biggest buy-in, and we are all in, putting ourselves at risk with the pocket 7s. We are called by the player to our left. See if anybody else wants to party. Meanwhile, up here, we stack off with ace 10 versus deuces. We flip. Flop an ace. That one's good. Pocket 8s here. Sevens versus ace queen. Let's win our flip in the Benjamin. Oof, ace right away. Seven still good. No seven. Here we make a straight versus king five though. I'm just chilling for now. We will probably not re-enter the Benjamin tonight. I think we're just gonna call it there. Hooked already? Nice. Jack 3 versus Jack 5 here. Wow, they got their 5. Last 6 minutes was very telling. Cool, cool. I'll check it out, man. King Jack versus 6-5 to ice it here. Got him. Maybe I should just be a cube sit and go specialist. All right, we're gonna not re-enter though because it's about to be break time. We will still leave the title up because I am going to play more of those, but we're going to remove, sadly, the Benjamin title. We're not in there anymore. What about here with ace queen? Taking the high road, going above you. This is the last time that I'm gonna trust you. You can say what you have to say. My mind's made up anyway. Bullshit you talk might work a lot, but it's not gonna work today. Nobody bets. Nobody bets flop. You don't bet flop. What do you have that's strong that wouldn't bet flop but would bet turn here? Fives? Maybe. Deuces, maybe. Ace 3 or some shit. I don't want to believe this. I will fold, I think. Let's raise here with Queen 6 suited before the break. All right, one more hand to play here. In the Hamilton, we've also got the same Queen 6 suited. Same suits and all. Oh, man. Trying to take the break. If we raise, at least the pocket's over quicker, typically. I still would have called, would have defended, but... All right, we're out of here. I'm going to take the break. We'll be right back. All right, we're coming back. Let's register some more cube sit and goes. We did get another cube sit and go off the ground here. All right, we're heads up. A 6-9 loses to the river nuts. All in here for 10 mega lines, the king deuce. And I'm nervous. Butterflies fly away, not in my head like yeah. Moving my hips like yeah. We try limp in the nines. All in with nines. All right, we have closed the gap. Pretty even here. Call a raise with a 7-5. We flop the open ender. Not in my head like yeah. Moving my hips like yeah. Nice. Limp it. Hold it. And I know we'll jam. Called by King 8. They tank called. Knit rolled. 10, 9, 7. Queen. Queen will work. 10 becomes 25, and we continue to crush the $10 cube sit and goes. We'll keep it going. We are 29 of 76 in the Hamilton. Re-entry closing in 6 minutes. As of right now, there are 24 places paid in this one. Queen Jack of Hearts here. Ace Queen of Spades. We'll jam over the min raise from our opponent. Ace Queen versus Ace Jack. We flop Broadway. I saw the Jack and got mad. We flop Broadway. We river a flush for good measure. That guy's mad because it's like we limped Ace Queen. I'd be mad. Ace 10, we're all in. Oh, now I'm up against the Ace Queen. Let's crack it. We're gonna crack it, right? Put a 10 out there, but not the 10 of clubs. I'm being very specific now. There it is. You just gotta ask for exactly what you want. They throw out the poop emoji as they bust. Amazing. And we're running another one. Jam A6 and get it through. raise a 10-9 of hearts. Small blind calls. The flop is ace 5 of 4. Bet once just to try to stab here, and then it's the easiest snap fold of all time when they raise. Boom, boom, ba-da-down, down, 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 down. And 10-9, flop comes king 10-5. We're in a 3-bet pot here. We got 10-9 of hearts. I fold here. I can't sleep until I feel your touch. They find kings with only 2 big blinds. We folded. Queen 7 up against the kings. Let's get the double. We'll raise pocket sixes here. A cash game. This one big blind stuff is not going to cut it. You got to put in a lot of chips if you want to play here. I thought. Pocket nines, they give us a walk. Rude. When I'm with you, you're the one I trust. These two stacks go at it. Ace 7 versus King Queen. They're basically flipping here. King Queen makes the king high straight, and we're heads up. Queen 8, we defend. Protect our hand on the turn. Can't sleep until I feel your touch. Four, 3 of spades, we limp. They're way ahead. Oh, I thought I paired my 3 and was gonna beat them for a second. They flopped diamonds. They're never getting out of there. We just wanted to bluff. Jack 10 suited. We 3-bet here. We'll take it down. All right, we're behind here in the cube sit and go. Fold. Yes. I kind of felt like they were going to. Six, 4 of diamonds, we're all in. Fold. Do it again. You can do it. Yes. Yes, dude. I love you. Ace 2, we're all in. All by Ace Jack. Let's find a duck. Quackity quackity. Don't look backity. Give me a heart or a deuce. $10-3 for the spin. Let's see what we get here. 10-3 versus Ace 8. Try to spin here. I'll take your 8. I didn't want my 10 anymore. Glitch. Mr. Get it right. Mr. Night creeping over. All in here. Oh wow, let me get called. All in here. Fours versus King, Queen, and Queen Jack. Can we hold? Keep them low. Keep it low. It's a set. Let's go. There's a huge pot in the Hamilton. Massive freaking pot. Takes us to 4th of 69. Bluffing here on river. They haven't bet at all the whole rundown. We got deuces on 7997. Take all. That's sad. Ace kicker's good. All in here. I'm looking at the stuff on BetRivers. I think we might be at kind of a break even night tonight, actually. Might even be profitable, actually, which is crazy with the cubes hit and goes. King 10 suited, we're gonna call off here. %38%. We got the plurality. I don't know if that's the right usage of that word, but how about a jack? Ace 9 beats us. Down here we got a pair and a flush draw. Here we jam jack 6, called by ace 6. We need a jack to stay alive. 9 beats our 10-8 here. No glitch. Tell you what, folks, I actually think I am going to, this is the only spot we have left. I actually think I'm going to, well, first I'm going to play this cash game hand. And I think we're going to wrap the stream here. We'll be back again tomorrow night, and then Friday night for the Busta Streamer promotion, where if you knock me out of any MTT, you get a ticket for that buy-in level. But for now, I'm going to finish the Hamilton off stream and go actually spend some time with Casey for once. Because she's still awake. Oftentimes when I end the stream, she is asleep. So I'll see you right back here tomorrow night, Friday night, and Sunday night. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Yeah. Make sure you check out the BetRivers promotions. Tomorrow night, I think, is a decent one, right? Tomorrow night is a boosted high roller event. So there's an anniversary high roller with 11,000 guaranteed. So for you high rollers out there, check that out. And then come back to bust me out of some tournaments on Friday evening. Thank you so much for being here. Happy anniversary. It is the 1-year anniversary of BetRivers Poker. Not necessarily mine, but I am happy to be affiliated with and sponsored by them. But thank you, Grey Grit. It is BetRivers Poker 1-year anniversary. And yeah, we're celebrating on Friday. This is the one I'm most excited about because I'll have bounty on my head. You guys will be giving me some action on the tables trying to get the tickets. We'll be back tomorrow night to do it all over again, though. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you then. Good night.